What is happening, Internet? J Gamer Dude here, and I'm going to talk about this game until my mouth falls off, because if there's any sort of information about Hi-Fi Rush, I for sure will talk about it, because I need more people to know about it, I want more people to play it, and then I want more people to lament the fact that they should be getting angry at Xbox for closing Tango, because we won't be getting games like this for a long ass time. Hi-Fi Rush reminds me of Jet Set Radio in terms of that it is a fairly unique title that has incredible appeal for those who like it and are going to have a great bloody time with it, but will likely not see anything like it in the immediate future, and that there may not even be a future for games like this moving forward as it is. Though with all of that being said and done, there is a final update for Hi-Fi Rush, and I love the patch notes for this update. So to kind of sum things up, Microsoft announced the closure of Hi-Fi Rush maker Tango Gameworks and a handful of other studios, and that has kind of, made everyone super angry. That is very clear, because it was an incredibly quality, high-impact title that really, really made a difference, that Xbox actually had a good game under their belt. Unfortunately, I can't really say much more for the other studios that are housed under their umbrella of titles. The full patch notes are in this article, and they're just a bunch of small bug fixes that were just not really picked up, to be completely honest. And that the developers are actually going to be working with Limited Run Games to release physical copies of Hi-Fi Rush. So I'm absolutely going to be picking up a copy of that myself if there's a PS5 copy. I already have the game digitally, but it would be nice to also have a disc as well. And apparently it was announced in February, which I was not even aware of. So, so it is also PS5. So Xbox Series X and S as well as PS5. So that is very nice to know. Let's just kind of jump down to the actual where is the notes? Patch notes for the game. Oh, okay, it's right here. Alright, so update 9 patch notes. So track 1, we've got, okay, so that's PS5 PC patch notes, PS5 patch notes, all platforms. Let's see. Yes, here we go. So the patch notes say, we've released a patch today that takes care of some remaining issues. Check out the changes, and thank you again for your support of Hi-Fi Rush. You're all rock stars. That's the particular part that I was wanting to cover, because that is really cool to actually give out a message in the patch notes, even though in patch notes that is kind of the last thing that you would ever read when it comes to a particular game. So if nothing else, this just gives me even more reason to talk about this game. It's just unfortunate, really, to kind of see what's happened. 3 million players, but ultimately, what the hell does that even mean when you've got Game Pass? I still think that Game Pass was absolutely a mistake. Like, that just goes without saying. What more need be said? Because ultimately, I still think that at the end of the day, if you have a subscription model of your platform, rather than people buying games, like how I'm going to be buying and playing Indica, for example, it'll come out after I've recorded this video anyways, but I'm going to buy that game. I'm not going to think, I'll wait for it to come to PlayStation Plus. No, because I want to buy the game and have it in my library. And the idea of Game Pass being like, oh no, I'm going to wait for that game to come to Game Pass, I won't play it. I feel like the more I talk about Hi-Fi Rush, the more angrier I get at Game Pass, the more angry I get at Xbox. And again, I just want to talk about this game as much as humanly possible, because I want more people to play it and I want more people to try it out. Just do it. You got nothing to lose if you have Game Pass at this point. And that might be sending entirely the wrong message, given that Game Pass is kind of part of the problem, and the fact that nowhere in hell could Game Pass have made up enough money, because Sean Layden was right back in the day. He is like the PlayStation president before Jim Ryan, and he said in order for Game Pass to be successful, you would need 500 million people on Game Pass. There's no way in hell Xbox would ever get 500 million people on Game Pass. I'm gonna put it honestly, like, there's no way in hell that could ever happen, because those numbers are way too damn high. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all of that in the comments below. Just tell me, what do you think about Hi-Fi Rush? If you've played it, if you haven't tried it, have I been able to convince you to give it a try? Am I just annoying you enough to give it a try, or am I annoying you so much that you just don't want to give it a try? Let me know about all of that in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about Game Pass as well, and my thoughts on Game Pass. Like, do you guys agree with what I'm saying about Game Pass? Do you see things in other ways? Do you have a different perspective? I would certainly be interested to hear about that as well. But with all of that said and done, like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 200 subs by the end of the year, and with all that said and done, I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.